Jungle female Ribana, she laid eggs in the box on the outside of one of the chicken coops, and I left her 3 eggs to sit on because she insisted. The Junglefowl rooster Winnetou, who lost his vision in left eye a couple of months ago, is also staying in the bathroom, and it's working out great. They love that chickweed I gave them. Also, it's edible for us. It's loaded with vitamin C. First day out. It's 10 days after they hatched because it was raining so much. I couldn't let them out. Ribana really wanted to be outside, and she's trying to lure the babies out. So Winnetou seems like it's having life even with that blind eye. A rat snake got through the window in the bathroom I left open for Winnetou to go out to the kitchen, where he smelled the empty eggshells, and the next day he ended up behind the piano. That's where I called him and took him out. Yeah, I don't even pay attention to when they go out or in. It's been like this for days. I open the window, and Winnetou and Ribana and Pipisti, they just go whenever they feel like it. That's a male on the left, yep, because he got the black feathers starting to grow on his chest. Ribana would already stay pretty close to the flock with the babies. Nobody is really harassing her terribly for them. Winnetou, damu damu! Winnetou! Come on, let's go. Damu damu. Let's go, let's go. So even though the opening is very small, he has to actually really like crouch down. It's not a problem for him to get in. Oh, Ribana je doma. Yeah, Ribana je doma. Good boy. These chickens are very timid because Ribana, their mother, she made sure of it that they are afraid of me. I hope that's gonna change. And this male is already acting like a male. He is more daring. Each year, a nesting pair of Mississippi kite comes back. It's not a threat to baby chickens. Beautiful little chocolate. Yeah, I have no idea who is the mother of that rooster junior who is giving a hard time to hens. No, you're junior. The Easter Eggers hens sitting on the rail is starting to be a major problem because they would sit there to get away from Junior, the Easter Egger, in the evening because he would be hunting them down, try to mate them before they go to sleep, and so they couldn't go out there and eat grass and bugs. Without the mother here, sticking with Winnetou, so they obviously understand what's going on. This rat snake is on the back, actually front porch, and he can't reach the eggs, so I just left him. So maybe today she will go to the coop. So Ribana, she is completely ditching her baby chickens, and now she sleeps in the coop. For a couple of days, these tiny little flies showed up, so the hens are grooming Junior. After like a week following this, I started knocking the chickens off the porch, and they had to figure out again how to avoid Junior out in the pasture. So this is the third coop I'm building for junglefowls, the entrance is gonna be narrow, so the roosters, big roosters, cannot get in, but the hens can, the Easter eggers. Anyway, so I concreted the 6x6, and then I nail 2x6s on it, and then I nail 2x4s on the face of 2x6s, and then I throw a expandable steel sheet. So the chickens, when they roosting, they have to be above 2x4 or away from 2x4 at least 5.5 inches, that the poop can fall through the metal. What are you doing? I mean, they learn how to dig out the worms and stuff, but the education was so short that they really have to pick up everything and learn by themselves, because she's been chasing them away since I don't know how old. Junior amputated his spur. It just turned black, but he was not in pain. He was harassing the hens just like nothing happened. And then it fell off. I don't frame the coop, the sides, and the roof just holds itself together. Yeah, this timber, he was just passing through, and the next day the chickens find him in the woods. And there you go, get up there. Yeah, he was rattling so loud I almost heard him from the house. Yeah, very nice. You got yours. Get up there. Sleepy, sleepy. No, you can do it. Yes, you can do it, baby. You can do it. Up. No. Hold on, that was... Even though it's not completely finished, over here I did that balcony in front of the door too narrow. I should have added 2 more inches to it. Yeah, so he's already sleeping there. He doesn't sleep in the bathroom anymore. But he needed a little help for the first couple of days to aim between the roof and the balcony. That air vent cover, I'm gonna exchange it for the one you can open when I get it. Winnetou slept in the chicken coop number 2, so he already knows what's up. And the chickens, they usually walk all around. The entering is very narrow, and but it's fine. He can still squeeze in. So these babies, because of their mother, are timid. I can't really catch them, touch them. They don't come all the way to me. It's hard to teach them to use the coop because also Ribana, she's sleeping in that other coop right there behind it. And only what they can observe is Winnetou, how to get in. So for about 10 days, they would always turn around and go back to the bathroom, and then I would close the window and catch them and put them in the coop. And this is now the first attempt of them actually jumping on their own on this ledge, try to coop up. All the chickens I had from the hatchery, it was easy. They would just follow my hand. I would tap on something, and literally within the first day or second day, they already knew how to get into the coop. These are timid, and but still it's possible, because I've been putting them there since they are 9 weeks old, and it's still working. The fact that they had to go through that small hole in the window for 2-3 weeks, it was a good practice. Even this was a big success, that they at least jumped on that bench themselves. So that's interesting. They wouldn't hang out there on my coop number, that's number 2, number 3, number 1. So my coop number 3, what I'm almost finished building, until I put my privacy wall, and now the first hen is laying egg. I mean, I literally put it here, like I did this, I think 2 days ago, and I did the box yesterday, and there she is. It's not even finished, the overhanging on the balcony, and this is it. So that's the magic of the privacy wall. Junior, why are you sitting in the box for like 2 hours already? So they using the privacy wall that took them a week to get use of it, really. Over here. So my chicken coop is really replacement for sleeping in the trees, on the trees. But because it has that overhang roof, the time, those 20 minutes before it gets dark, when chickens start roosting, it's much darker there than it would be on the trees because of that overhang roof. So it's crucial to have that light there for at least first or 2 or 3 weeks. I did not realize how tricky it is for these chickens to fit between the balcony and the roof, since I could not really guide them like before. And yeah, so for the wild animals like an owl, there is no way that she can be practicing there for 2 weeks to fit in between. So only chicken door I use automatic is the one what is either battery or solar operated, but it must have a timer, because the ones depending on the light, they never work. I mean, they don't even halfway work, so don't waste your time. Yeah, it will just close the door because it's cloudy. And here we go. From this point, I don't have to babysit them and watch them to go to sleep. Ta-da! And now they're gonna be safe forever. I mean, these birds, they can go and sleep on those trees everywhere, but they all the birds, all of them, they knew, never take a risk and sleep on those trees. They know this is the safest thing on the planet. And even when they sit under that roof on those eggs, you know, on those in those boxes.
Oh my goodness, she made it!
It would be better if I would make the coop between 2 posts, maybe connected by 2x6s or 2x8s, and then make sure that that wooden platform and the balcony would be at least 2 feet around the post, and then the metal would be on those 2x6s connecting those 2 posts at least 2 feet away from the post. That way even a snake seeking for the eggs couldn't crawl up on the post and enter the coop, and from the chicken door, through the chicken door, go on the balcony.
The baby. So my coop number 3 is completely finished. This is that privacy wall that they can run under in case of emergency of hawk attack or something. And so the door is very narrow that the big roosters cannot fit in, but Easter egger hens can. But it's really for Winnetou, Junglefowl, and those 3 babies. So it's really for 2 Junglefowl roosters and 2 females, because Ribana and Tarzan, the other Junglefowls, they decided to stay in that coop with a couple of hens. Easter eggers, sometimes 3 even, and Orlik and Junior stay over there with the rest of the Easter eggers. I like this door. Yeah, it's rolled up, so it doesn't really take much space, and it's so far is working. It's solar, and I only leave it on timer because the solar, when it's cloudy, it never works. And this is the last thing what I did. I finally get this air vent that I can close and open, and there is another box to lay eggs, and one is inside over there. Ribana actually comes there from the other coop, and she lays eggs over here. And this part here, I can just unhook here and take it off. And that's that. So The downfall of these coops are that the snake can run around and fit through the holes, but only the snakes come here to eat eggs anyway, so it's not a life-threatening. But my idea of how I could do it that even that would not happen is that if I would have 2 posts like that, and then I would have 2.5 or at least 2 feet of this board around the post, and between 2 posts then would be like 2x8s. This is 2x6, but 2x8s or 2x10s, and this would be after this wooden board, which would be 2.5 feet all around, and therefore the snake could crawl up, but then he would not be able to reach out 2.5 feet and then go up. So, and then there would be all this would be actually like moved on over here, and around the posts, both posts will be only boxes to lay eggs. Either, of course, overhang roof over, but maybe some of them would even have maybe one side would have a little like indoor kind of area, and then that would be predator proof and the snake eating eggs proof as well.